It's time to meet back up with Xiao. Let's head to Mount Outsong.
As always. I didn't know we were going back to my own song. Oh, what do you want? Oh, it's just I don't know about that stuff. I pulled a Chi-Chi. I pulled a Chi-Chi. Not even. No, that's 50-50. Why is there a. Why is there.
Any news on Zhangli?
Where's the pillar there for?
Are we missing?
Well,
What's the pillar there for?
Shen banned Mountain Shaper from Mount Outsong for 3 days.
Oh,
The scheme to plant mint in one's abode was one those two fools devised together? And when it comes to punishment, one does not discriminate.
wow.
Let's get down to business.
Huh? Isn't
I
that...
was about to say, yeah, it's the pillar's just there.
Rex Lapis's geopillar. It descended from on high this morning. He must have sent it for a reason.
So, what is...
Not necessarily. Traveler,
Oh,
give it a try.
Okay. Pokies.
Come to the spring on Mount Qingse. I have left an entrance for you.
Well,
Just as one surmised, it seems that Rex Lapis will not countenance our involvement in this matter.
That would not surprise me in the slightest. But be that as it may, we have served Rex Lapis for millennia now.
that's right. So you mustn't let your guard down.
alright. Let's get...
I mean, it's probably just because of our immunity to Istroth's effect. We've already seen it before. We're pretty much immune to time-based effects. In fact, we saw it during the fight against the Torre. Ow. Again, I hate that they do that. Why did they... Who was designing these areas and decided, let's put a teleport here that means you get immediately beat the shit out of by a boar? Like, seriously. Why is that a thing? The only use of that teleport because of that is just that it's easier to get the achievement.
Keep your eyes peeled. They should be around here somewhere.
Hey, yeah, it's the same entrance as before. Pretty sure, at least. Oh, no, we got a different area. Similar area, though. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought I was going to have to interact with something, but nope. It's another area trigger. Gotta fucking love this game, huh? Oh. Let me get a better sword, then, if I'm going to be in here solo. Actually, this sword would be better, because it's healing. Yeah, I thought I was going to do skill
Who could have
piercing.
imagined that the once mighty Geo-Archon might end up so? Sitting on a humble stool in the woods, quietly weaving moon lanterns? You really do look like an old man now.
This is a Shao lantern, not a moon lantern. In ages past, when the gods waged war and the world was in turmoil, these lanterns were lit to guide fallen warriors back to their home. Had you tarried in the mortal realm for but a little while longer, you might have become quite accustomed to them.
Even so, it bears such a striking resemblance to the moon lanterns they used to offer up to the heavens. Could this truly be mere coincidence?
Perhaps in some sense it is, yet in another, it isn't. For instance, who is to say that some of Langan's magnificent jade did not become part of the very foundations upon which Liyue Harbor now stands? It is conceivable that this ritual was transmitted in such a manner too.
Now, let's not let ourselves get carried away. For all its splendor, do not forget that, in the end, even Langan could not escape its heaven-sent fate. Alas, it is just a pity that the little creatures of this world may never again lift their eyes to the moon. But you,
Can't now.
Geolord, now that you rule this realm, why take the trouble, not to mention the risk, Are you not afraid that you might be sullied by the curse of time that was laid upon me?
There is no risk to speak of. At least, not in comparison to that which you took when you defied the heavens all that time ago.
As I have stated, time and Geolord, the ancient affairs of Langan have nothing to do with me. For I am but one of her deadly selves. Surely you did not take us for one and the same, solely on the basis that we may all assume the form of white horses? Sorry to break it to you. Anyway, do tell me.
Very well then.
Oh? So, the Geolord has set his sights upon...
The world outside is changing. With the new moon's birth, the confines of the Shadow Moon are gradually disintegrating. Consequently, strange phenomena have manifested within Langan's former domain, leading to the earthly soul's reappearance as well. The last of the trio, the human soul, is in your possession. My intention is to gather all three together, so that an old friend may finally make her return.
I must admit, it seems that some remarkable affairs are coming to pass in the outside world. Yet there is one thing you seem to have overlooked. Back in the day, it was you that freed me from that painting. And afterwards, I took up arms in your name. Together we first subdued Chenyu Vale, then brought peace to Mount Qingse. It was for this cause that the contract between us was made. But now that the debt has been repaid, what cause have you to expect my aid?
Zibai and I have long been friends. Given not only that you were manifested from a corrupt desire within her divine form, but that you also possess a fragment of her soul, how can you purport to be the wrong white horse?
I think you'll find that we are now as separate and distinct as any two beings ever were. What once shone with radiant purity has long become dust. Oh, great Lord of Geo. Should this still be unclear to you?
It seems that the fault lies in my own lack of consideration.
Wait! One moment, if you will. Should this not be your opportunity to propose a new contract? The part where you make me an offer I simply couldn't refuse? Even those puny mortals know how to haggle when striking their bargains. Should you, the famed god of contracts, not likewise strive for success through negotiation? Come now, enough with the posturing.
Very well. I had, in truth, prepared a new contract for your consideration.
I knew you would not come before me unprepared. Yet, you should know that I want for nothing. For I live in the mountains, carefree and untroubled. Occasionally, I even find sport in teasing the mortals who stumble into my presence.
Then why persist in telling them those ancient stories? I speak of what transpired before the sky collapsed and the earth sank into itself.
That is merely my way of passing the time. And what of it? Would any believe, much less remember, the ramblings of a mountain hermit?
Those tales have long since spread throughout the mortal realm.
Who?
Should my words prove insufficient, I invite you to see the world for yourself. To this end, I have found you a pair of trusty guides. The Lanternlit is presently underway in Liyue, and should prove quite intriguing for you.
So this, then, is the contract you have prepared for me?
Indeed it is. Think of it as a contract for a one-day festive excursion.
Surely you do not hope to offer this in exchange for Tsubai's shade. The foundation of my very existence for a little excursion seems a little steep.
Why not see for yourself? You can always decide afterwards. The final determination, of course, shall rest with you.
Is that so? Then perhaps this deal might not be entirely off the table after all. Where then are these guides of which you speak?
Hey, it's Young Lee! Oh, we've been looking for you everywhere. We thought you might have gone missing.
You're here.
So these are my guides. Oh, you poor innocent little creatures. The benevolent Lord of Geo has sold you to me.
Sodas to you?
The situation is not quite as dire as that would sound. I ask only that you accompany my Adeptus friend on a tour of Lea.
I would suspect that depends on how well you entertain me.
Entertain you?
Let us start with this Liyue harbor of which I have heard so much. Nowhere is quite so fascinating as a place teeming with little mortals.
How come this Adeptus sounds so Okay, we'll take care of it. Get ready to find out why they call Paimon the best trip. Look! We've arrived. Not only is it Teyvat's busiest part, it's also the beating heart of Liyue. So, dear...
With humble fare and wine to sip, in comfort clothed and soul at ease.
So we're heading straight for the good stuff? Well, there are two main cooking styles in Liyue. Li cuisine, which is all about mountain delicacies, and Yue cuisine, which is centered on seafood. The most famous restaurants are Liuli Pavilion and Shinyue Kiosk. Oh, now Paimon's starting to...
Both sound like excellent options to...
Not exactly. Both Li cuisine and Yue cuisine are known for their pricey ingredients. But don't you worry about that. Just think of it as Zhang Li's little... Come on! Aren't you supposed to be pals with Hu Tao? I'm unsure we can afford to spend a little more of her mora at least. Hey! All Paimon wants is to provide our Adeptus with the best possible experience here.
Both certainly sound like... Just now, though, I happened to see a porter pass this way. Where might individual...
A hungry porter, huh? Yep. Nothing fancy schmancy there. Just tasty dishes made with simple ingredients in a variety of different styles. Oh, and...
One mean restaurant.
Yippee! That's a great choice, too. Wamin Restaurant, here we come! Shangling! Chef Mel! We're here!
Oh, hello there. What a surprise to see you two.
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon! We're a little busy today, so grab it. But... I don't think I've met this lady before. You could say that. Oh, I see. Well, hey there. A friend of the Traveler's a friend of mine, too. By the way, I'm Zhangling.
Miss Shangling,
Of course.
I am her...
Huh? You mean...
Oh, you young'uns crack me up. Haven't you heard of cosplay? It's like a role-playing game where you dress up as famous characters and pretend to be them. Your friend sure...
Wow, Dad.
You gotta listen to our customers. Didn't I tell you to spend less time chasing after wild vegetables and more time making friends? You're even...
Hey, I like making friends, too. Anyway...
Of course it's all right.
In that case, you can call Paimon. Yep.
Puny mortals.
All right. Go grab yourselves a table.
Hello. May I ask if Miss Shongling and Chef Mao are here?
Yeah, they're just over there. So, what would you like to... Huh?
Hello, Miss Shongling. I just wanted you to know how sorry I am.
Oh, it's you. You really gave me a fright that day, young lady.
Come on, Dad. It's all right, Miss Lou. You must have been Why don't you grab a table?
No,
Hey, it's totally okay. We all feel under the weather sometimes. Yikes. Looks like all the tables are taken. Wanna come sit with us? We've got an Thanks, guys.
I should very much.
it wasn't poisoned.
So that's one portion of blackback perch stew. The Paimon wants... sure thing. Looks like Paimon's having trouble making up her mind. Let me think. Well, since it's Lanternlit season, you better try out the triple-layered consommé and come and get it too. As for the carbs, since we've got a full table, how about some right at home? Along with our special chili mince cornbread buns. Then for dessert, I'll whip you up some Lucky Snow Delight. Wow! Sounds like...
Am I the only one who thinks that's...
Not at all. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. And to top it all off, our star dish, Adeptus Temptation. But since this is my first time cooking for the White Horse... Okie dokie, just sit back and relax.
Hold on. Did I just...
You did indeed.
Oh, I see.
Tell me, little one.
It's a long story. Basically, our findings show that they date back to the era of Long Gone, an ancient nation whose people are said to have been the ancestors of some of the modern-day inhabitants of Chenyu Vale.
And why might such...
Because some of those relics not only seem to contain textual references to her, but even depictions of what she looked like. There have long been legends claiming that the White Horse Adeptus was a deity of that era, but there are plenty of other theories out there too. If I could just locate some more detailed records...
So you're
Well, to tell you the truth, I actually joined the archaeological team by sheer accident. But once I'd started down this path, I knew that I wanted to make something of myself. Recently, though, things seem to have taken a turn for the worse.
Oh, so you're
No, I mean, they weren't seriously hurt. It was just a few scratches, and they let it go. Either way, my career's pretty much over. And even though both the victim and the Ministry of Civil Affairs say they won't be pursuing the matter yeah, he's decided to ground me. I'll have to return to Chaoying Village after Lanternlit.
Wow, that's harsh.
We're not exactly rich, though. All we own are a few tea fields in Chaoying Village and a guest house in Liyue Harbor.
A guest house? It isn't...
Yep, he's my grandfather.
Small world, huh? Come to think of it, didn't Boss Lou mention something about hoping that... Sure, but Paimon's guessing this wasn't exactly what he had in mind.
Little one, it sounds to me that your family is rather well off after all. What then drew you to archaeology?
Even if I stayed at home, there's no guarantee I'd lead a nice, easy life. Recently, my grandfather put him in charge of the guest house, and he came up with a bunch of ideas right away. That didn't turn out well, though.
Oh!
Long story short, being dependent on others is never fun. That's why I want to make it on my own out here, no matter how hard it is. After all, as the... What's... So...
You poor, innocent little creatures never fail to amuse me. To think you would endure all... I would have thought that the wiser path would be to...
Huh?
Tell me, what is it that you truly delight in?
What I...
Yes! Surely there must be something you don't find quite so exhausting.
But...
Of course! Take Miss Xiangling, for instance. So, since it seems you are resolved to tread the rocky path...
You mean, like...
Looks like...
I think I get what you mean, then.
Okay, everyone. Sorry to keep you waiting. Wow.
Oh, finally!
Hey! Didn't you hear what Shang said? It wasn't the stew.
How fiercely this mortal fare burns upon the tongue!
That's so funny. Oh, anyway, we're just gonna let Paimon away with that?
Most
Oh, that reset the
satisfying
things
as
on, I can see
poisonous
it.
stews go. So, where to now?
Oh, there's plenty of entertainment options in Liyue. Paimon will tell you that. The locals like to drink tea.
Storytelling.
You know, like listening to people telling stories. Stuff like The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
What about the story of the bright moon that...
Paimon doesn't think she's heard that one. Still, the moon does come up quite a lot. It's even in the name itself. Since we're on the subject, you like telling
No, I don't
stories
know.
yourself, right? Why don't we go check it out?
In that case,
Awesome! Let's go!
Third round knockout, baby. It's Lucky Snow. Ooh! I'm gonna go check that out really quickly. What is that? Oh, wait, there it is. No, why? It's always over time healing. Give me more, like, immediate healing effects, please. I beg of you. Those are far more useful. Ah! Oh, cool. We have Yunjin up here. Still no Xinyan. Are we ever going to meet Xinyan again?
What a tongue twister. I'd have made a complete fool of myself if I tried to say it on stage without practicing it first. Call yourself Iron Tongue, Tien. Wobbly Tongue, Tien.
I used to have that problem a lot, but if you just take your time to grasp the meaning and commit it to memory...
You're right, Miss Yoon.
Hey, Yunchin! Fancy seeing you here!
Ah, Traveler and Paimon, you may call me
The White Horse.
She's not really.
I see.
Oh, funny you mention it. Once, to perform Through the Eyes of a Dragon, I decided to imagine that I was Rex Lapis himself. It was the only way to truly inhabit his mindset and understand his resolve to quell those demons.
Sounds like you just wanted an excuse to feel all big and powerful.
Hey, that's... You just don't understand how inspiration works.
You're one to talk.
All right, then. Since you claim to be so...
An ancient poem?
Ha! See? You mean to tell me you've never even...
What kind of a title is that?
Quit teasing, Paimon. We only just found out about that ourselves. When we first saw it, we couldn't figure out what it all meant. So in the meantime, we decided to just refer to it as an ancient poem. However, thanks to the painstaking work of the scholars who were tasked with decoding it, it seems like that's exactly what it was. Or rather, an ode offered in veneration of the moon and...
Oh yeah! Didn't Kuching mention that before?
That is correct. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has issued a notice stating that, although it is true that the moon may disappear tonight, we should be in no danger. But if you're worried, we can always take a leaf from the Book of the Ancients. By reciting this poem, I mean, and calling for the White Horse Adeptus' aid.
Oh, seriously?
Oh, this is the one I've already heard. Nice. That's kind of funny. This is literally the one we saw in the memories. Under moon eternal in radiant night, a maiden grants silk soft and light. Under moon iridescent in night divine, a maiden grants fiber for cloth so fine. Under moon of frost in night so great, a maiden grants tools to divine our fate. The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth life is grown. The seedlings stretch, the crops do rise, and all unfolds before our eyes. Fruits are gathered, sweet wine is poured, its gifts we offer to our Lord. Pure as heaven, so fair and bright, she shines as light in this darkened night. And with her does the swish take flight.
Under moon, it's something about fields being...
the fields are plowed, the seeds are sown.
Whoa! You did that without even looking!
Bravo! Looks like this young lady really does know her role inside out.
That's because...
That's the spirit. This is exactly the kind of mindset I was talking about. Believe me, young lady.
I must say you...
Miss White Horse Adeptus, it is a great pleasure to make your acquaintance today. have some questions regarding the...
You want me to...
Your guidance would be...
Fascinating. Huh.
Well, it's true that we hold a deep fondness for our history, but it is hardly our only pursuit. One of my good friends, for instance, is even more devoted to the modern Fontanian up...
Exactly! And don't forget, great practitioners of the role-playing arts walk among us too.
Yes. So rather than placing too much emphasis on our reverence for the ancient ways, it might be better to say that here in Liyue, 100 passions bloom.
I see. Then, I suppose it wouldn't do. As the eternal moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the kudzu vines and mulberry leaves, so that they may be used to make coarse cloth that is nevertheless soft. As the iridescent moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the kudzu vines and hemp, so that they may be used to make fine, luxurious cloth.
Stupid fucking piece of shit console.
As the frost moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the mugwort and artemisia, so that they may be perfect for divination.
So she really did come down from the moon?
She shows the people how to use the plow and spade to purge the land of weeds, till the soil, and heap up the earth to make it fertile. Then with the hoe, she teaches them to sow their grain, bestowing the promise of life upon every seed. She blesses the millet and the beans, ensuring that their stalks and vines stretch forth without end. She graces the wheat and the rice, so that their heavy heads are filled with plump, glistening grain.
Sounds like she's a real pro.
The fruits of the field are harvested and brewed into sacred wine for honored guests. This we reverently present to the divine maiden, with every ceremonial step flawlessly observed. Oh, divine maiden, how can your graceful presence in the sky not seem like that of a fairy? Oh, divine maiden, how does your pure and radiant form not resemble the guardian spirit of our land? I send my heart's desire, ascending to the heavens, beseeching you to grant us good fortune and blessings in the coming year.
Huh?
I find myself speechless.
A truly remarkable performance. I did not anticipate that anyone could unravel this poem with such depth and clarity. I'd even begun to consider myself somewhat versed in the matter. But as they say, there's always someone more knowledgeable out there.
You are far too humble, young one. I must confess, it is I who have been...
Ah, so you're not from Liyue.
Oh, it's nothing really. Very well, my guides. I suppose it is time we set forth on the next part of our excursion.
No problem.
Oh, leaving so soon? Before you go...
My own name is scarcely worth mentioning.
Huh? So...
Of course not. Its real title is Odes of Long Zabai.
Odes of Long.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it's funny how every time she's just like, oh, by the way, I am the White Horse Adeptus, and then she doesn't say anything after the, she's just role-playing. She is, like, really big into that right now. I should probably go down first. For some reason, when they mentioned the wharf, I thought we were going to Yilong Wharf, since, it's called Wharf by name. Like, wharf is just, like, the part of the harbor. Big horse. Oh, we've got a Ganyu and Yenfei. Yippee! Love me some Yenfei content, baby.
Hey, Ganyu! I almost forgot to mention. On my recent trip to Nodcry, I came across something really fascinating in the Frost Moon Scion's library. I found records in their collection of another a divine envoy on the moon. No way to say for sure. Still, isn't it amazing?
It truly is.
Right? It's like We're all bound together, no matter where we are. When you think of it like that, it's almost as if our friends from other nations will be right here celebrating with us.
No wonder you were so excited to go see the giant lantern when you first got back. Sounds like you're a real fan of the White Horse Adeptus, huh?
Is this a completely new voice actor? Did we get a new Ganyu voice actor?
A divine envoy on the moon.
I didn't know we got a new Ganyu voice actor. That's cool.
I guess you could say that. Just a pity she's so elusive. Even Granny's never met her, you know?
Hey, Yanfei and Ganyu! Trust, Paimon. The White Horse Adeptus is as real can be.
Huh? Oh, look! It's the Traveler and Paimon! Feels like I haven't seen you two in, like,
It's been like a few
forever.
months, but
Happy Lantern
we saw you.
Rite.
We
It's
saw
so
you
good to see you
in
again.
Non-Cry.
Hey, you two. Happy Lantern Rite.
Did I hear you right just now,
She has indeed.
Huh?
Why, who else? The White Horse.
Could you maybe start with something else next time?
You're the...
That's right. Now, come on to introduce you to our new friend, Zichao. She's been low-key obsessed with cosplaying the...
I see. Well then,
Low-key obsessed.
greetings, Miss Zhao. My name is Yanfei.
I'm sure the two of you will get along like a house on fire.
So,
Oh, so, Miss Zhao,
what does that
you
even mean?
must be here to see the giant lantern.
Hmm?
Oh, that's right. A lantern made to honor...
Huh? What are you laughing at?
Both the lantern?
What do you mean?
Oh, this lantern truly is an artistic masterpiece.
Come to think of it,
No way, she
Paimon
just
can't remember ever actually seeing one herself. What about you, Traveler?
What?
Oh, this lantern truly is an artistic masterpiece. But tell me this. Have any of you ever seen a horse before?
No, we've been wondering where the fuck they are. Give us those damn horses, Marka.
Oh, this horse appears to be mid-trot, but it has adopted what is called a lateral gait, where the legs on one side of the body move together in unison. A rather rare sight indeed.
Oh yeah, that is not how horses. That is not how
Just
horses work.
now, I suddenly pictured myself, I mean, the White Horse Adeptus running the same way. The image was so absurd, I could barely contain my mirth.
Yeah, but it's literally just hopping around because it's just doing one half of the time.
Oh, really?
It's so funny.
I never knew that.
Oh, come on! It's basically a giant piece of fan art.
I was merely laughing at my own ignorance. I came here thinking that the White Horse Adeptus's tale had been long forgotten.
Well, you couldn't have been more mistaken. There are so many tales about the White Horse Adeptus.
Just so you know, Yanfei, we've heard it all like a million times before.
Uh-huh. But there's one thing I can guarantee that you haven't.
Huh? You mean like...
Mm-hmm. And I heard it from Ganyu.
Sure, no problem. Where to begin?
Of course! It's a festival held in...
That's right. But it took a really long time for the Stove God Festival to become what it is today. In its earliest form, it was actually an adeptal ritual known as the Moon Chase Rite.
Paimon remembers Madame Ping mentioning that before.
According to Cloud Retainer, the Moon Chase Rite was originally a ritual meant for communicating with the moon.
Communicating with the moon?
At first, Cloud Retainer wasn't entirely sure either, as it was always Rex Lapis who performed the ritual.
Whoa! Rex Lapis did it himself?
That's right. Unfortunately, despite numerous attempts, they never actually received any response from the moon. But then, just yesterday, Kutching took a picture of the moon being obscured by a dark hole. The moment Cloud Retainer saw it, it suddenly dawned on her that the rite might have been an attempt to reach the White Horse Adeptus all along.
Does that mean Zhongli's been trying to bring back the White Horse Adeptus all this time?
So how about that? Bet you never thought there might even be a link between the White Horse Adeptus and the Moon Chase Festival.
If Kutching hadn't taken that picture to Cloud Retainer,
This is probably what Kutching was referring to that day when she mentioned there were some ideas she wanted to follow up on.
So, Geo Archon.
Huh?
Nothing. What I truly meant to say was... Oh, by the way, my trusty guides, I've been
Huh? We're off to the next stop already?
all the more reason to find the right spot to let it sink.
oh, so that's what you're up to. A tour of Liyue Harbor?
In that case, if you're looking for a spot with a that's a great idea. Since the terrace is on higher ground, great. Well, the lantern ride's about to start. Hope to see you all at the festival tonight.
Oh, you're off too?
See you soon. Very well, my guides. What are we waiting?
Okay, you're the boss. Eugene Terrace it is. After all, the customer's always
Something else you needed to do?
Oh,
And what, may I ask?
it's this awesome invention that lets you record moments in the blink of an eye.
Oh? What must I do in preparation?
Nothing. All you gotta do is choose a pose. The Traveler will handle everything else. Come on,
Photography. God, that's such a cute pose to choose.
Look, we got a great picture. Paimon's gonna call it "The White Horse Adeptus Meets the White Horse Adeptus in Liyue Harbor."
Huh. They've even discovered a way to preserve moments in time. Very well. Let us proceed. Eugene Terrace lies in that direction.
Hey, wait for us!
It is funny, I never actually looked at the position the horse was in. I never realized that it was walking like that. He was like, have you ever seen a horse?
Truly a marvelous view if ever there was one. It seems the charm of this Liyue Harbor is only heightened by the sun's dying light.
And soon, people will start releasing their shell lanterns to mark practically everyone will be with their friends and family, eating a big meal, chatting, and even setting off fireworks.
No need.
Weary day.
I had imagined you would arrange for me to witness some grand spectacle. Perhaps the descent of divine beings, the manifestation of the sacred before mortal eyes, or the appearance of a selfless hero come to aid the helpless and downtrodden. Or, should that not come to pass, then at the very least, spend a little more coin. Alas, but there was none of these. Instead, we merely filled our bellies. What a day of...
Well, we're so sorry. It's all that John Lee's fault for not making...
Well, it's too late now. Do you still believe I would part with that soul fragment?
But...
It's great fun, right?
I knew you were the more astute of the pair.
Huh? You were just trying to scare Paimon?
It seems the realm of the Geo-Archon has a way of making one more stony-faced.
So, you...
Of course. Long ago, I shared tales with various mortals who chanced upon my mountain abode. Never did I imagine that those stories would endure. Perhaps, as your Geo-Lord said, a few pieces of ancient Langan's magnificent jade have truly become part of the very foundation of this land.
So, you've decided to help us?
Again, that goes without saying. I made up my mind some time ago now, when I beheld a rather intriguing scene as I set foot in this city. I saw porters passing through the alleys, setting down heavy wooden crates from their weary shoulders. Peddlers pushing carts as the kites and lanterns upon them rustled gently in the breeze. I saw cooks cooking, actors acting, scholars reading, soldiers marching, children playing, elders resting, officials officiating, and the common folk absorbed in this or that. Some, it seems, have already found that which stirs their hearts, while others continue to fret. Yet, in this gentle and serene order, each holds fast to their anticipation, not only for the celebrations to come, but also for the first light of the morrow. Scenes I once yearned to behold now unfold before me, no longer in Langan. How wondrous is...
Thank you, White Horse Adeptus!
Adeptus, Adepti. Perhaps the singular art in which we are truly proficient is that of sequestering ourselves within the high mountains. But once we leave our mountain refuge, we find ourselves drawn back to mortal ways all the same.
Heck, we've seen the human forms of every single Adeptus now, too. At least all the ones that are still alive, so... Yeah, they are drawn towards mortal life
So,
pretty often.
It is I who should offer my thanks to the two of you. Come now, and take what it is you need.
You mean, like, right now?
That won't be necessary. All things shall meet again in their time.
For the waters know no rest. One need not fear that life is but a journey of goodbyes.
Is she gone?
Oh, I mean, she's right there, technically. Now we've only got the last piece. So we better go make sure we get that. John, you can appear behind us?
Yes.
There
it
he is.
gone. A deadly self is formed from the body's impure vapors, so naturally it cannot survive long in this world. Had it not been sustained by the remnant of Zibai's soul, it would have faded away a long time past. Now that the remnant is gone, it has severed its ties to the mortal world.
Zhengli! When did you get here?
A while ago,
Paimon would have thought you'd at least want to say goodbye.
though mountains endure, the ceaseless waters will, at last, wear away their sharp edges. Thus must I meet the marks wrought upon her by the ruler of time with great caution.
Actually, you're just terrible at saying goodbye.
It may be goodbye for now.
Really?
Who can say for sure? Or maybe tonight.
Are you saying that if the White Horse Adeptus were to be resurrected, she'd still have the memories of the three deadly selves?
We will find out soon enough.
It's a pretty unique situation. It's hard to really know.
It is time.
Title card?
The rite is about to begin.
Title card? Oh, no. Okay.
The rite is about to begin.
Is the moon really gonna disappear? Got your lanterns ready, everyone?
All set.
Might be about time to put eyes to the sky. Wouldn't you say, Tianquan?
Look!
When the sun's out, eat the sun. When the moon's out, eat the moon.
Jesus Christ, Utao, what is wrong with you?
Whoa, is this the lunar eclipse?
Under moon eternal, in radiant night,
Now, Lanyan is so pretty. I love her design so much.
soft and light.
Under moon iridescent, in night divine, a maiden grants fiber for cloth
For
so
you.
fine. Under moon of frost, in night so great, a maiden grants tools to divine our fate. The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth, life is grown. The seedlings stretch, the crops do rise, and all unfolds before our eyes. Fruits are gathered, sweet wine is poured. These gifts we
Miss Shaun
offer
himself.
to our Lord. Pure is heaven, so fair and bright. She shines as light in this dark night.
And with her does this, wish take flight.
Devoted soul, scattered and unbound. Let this lantern guide you home. By its light be found.
And there's the Frost Moon.
Did we do it?
There you are.
This place. Where am I?
A familiar land, now known by the name of Liyue.
Liyue? The peaks adorn, then...
Oh no!
And those countless lights in the sky.
These lights, each like a dwelling in glad accord, usher in this day of joyous rebirth.
And whose rebirth might that be?
That of my old friend, Zibai.
Zibai?
Yeah, that's you!
That's... Oh, yes. The envoy of the Lunar Palace. Then, the Lord of Geo, Heaven's Star.
Heaven's Star.
Many years have passed since we last saw one another.
Home? But why does this place, this Leo, who you are? You are that treasure-hunting damsel, the one stricken.
No, that's a little
How goes
different.
your quest for treasure?
Hey, you've got it all wrong! You're talking about Lu Shanshan!
Hmm? But I could have sworn. Oh, that's right. You're that impudent blonde youngster who kept meddling. And to think you even had the audacity to presume yourselves worth. Ah, yes, of being. How very wonderful to see you again, my most faithful and beloved guides.
Well, she finally got it right. But that sudden mood swing felt even weirder.
It is possible that her cells have not yet settled. After all, they've only just been brought back together.
Huh? You mean, kind of like she still have a
Yeah. She has a my brain, it's not working. The multiple identity disorder. What is that one called again? I don't know, my brain's not working.
That I cannot say for certain. Mortal years are but a poor measure when divine beings tread the realm of dreams.
Well, if you say so.
Yes, there is little cause for worry.
Say, what are those little creatures over there up to?
Celebrating Lanternlit, of course. And those lights up in the sky?
Lanternlit.
Of course. Why else do you think we've been running around like headless chickens these past few days? Tell you what, Traveler, why don't we take the White Horse Adeptus out to celebrate? Who knows? Maybe seeing some familiar faces might help her find her feet? Hey, Zhangli! You've got some time on your hands now, right?
By no means a bad idea.
Oh, and Sabai, before Paimon forgets, when we meet the others...
Happy Lantern... Yes!
I'm still curious about that title, Heaven's Star.
Lanternlit, a night of joy, reunion, and moonlit blessings for all.
Title card, there it is. Awesome. Also, great music playing during this piece. Again, Hoyoverse is a music company that makes games.